Mm-hmm.
No, we're
So
not.
that's my take on it. Anybody got
Let
something
me
to
let
say?
me. I got something I can add that boosts your that backs both your points up, Jackie, because you can get a capitalist to support reparations. Tom Steyer is an example. There are plenty of capitalists that came out for reparations. They do that because they know they're gonna get the money back.
All white people who have money in America are capitalists. So if any white person who comes out to speak to help Black people is an automatic cap, and because they're a capitalist, they should be dismissed, and what they care about should be dismissed, is kind of bullshit. Because Tom Steyer put his money where his mouth is in Black and Latino communities, because he did, way before he ran for president and endorsed reparations. So again, you got to do your research and got to know enough, but you haven't been around for the past couple of years dealing with this reparations struggle. I'm gonna keep going. I know, Mud, I said I was gonna let you go first, but I'm just gonna let him go a little bit more, and then I'm gonna shut up.
So Black people hold the most medical debt. We hold a substantial amount of medical debt. About 33% of the population has medical debt. So if you pass reparations without having Medicare for all or a nationalized healthcare system or without canceling student loan debt, you essentially just took Black suffering and oppression and wrote a check to Big Pharma.
Mud, any thoughts? Mud goes first. This is Mud. After Mud, I want to go.
Oh yeah, the reparations package that we're talking about should cover any medical debt. Like I think that we're also talking about like free education, free healthcare. Like these are the type of things that we're thinking about based on the history of us being locked out from attaining education and dealing with medical apartheid. So yeah, I mean, and even if we're just talking about people having to pay out through their cash payment, the reality is that even if you wipe out that medical debt, if they don't have anything after that, they're still fucked because they have to deal with poverty. So if you're not really going to address that, which is not something that they really have in their plans, then it's not really going to be a good solution for us. Also, this thing of like, we got to look at all the capitalists, like the evil manipulators that are trying to hustle us out of our money. Well, I think that we can also look at all these socialists and communists in a similar way, except they're not trying to hustle us out of our money per se. They're trying to hustle us out of our political clout, our political influence, our political capital. They're trying to use us to benefit their political agenda. And, those days are over.
Agreed.
That's all I got.
Thanks,
Yeah,
bud.
they're basically, okay, I don't know, I'm gonna put a movie in here, but I'm not gonna use Hocus Pocus. I'll probably use American Horror Story if they let me use it. If they don't let me use American Horror Story, I'll use Hocus Pocus. But there's a part where the witch, she puts this doctor up and she's literally like sucking the life out of him until he turns into a skeleton in dust. What you guys are doing right now is you're using Black political capital and you're dispelling it and giving it to another group and letting them use that to empower themselves. That's what you're doing. That's some vampire shit right there. This is
Political
the same
vampires.
shit
Damn.
This is the same shit that people of color do when they talk about our plight and then they insert themselves. This is the same shit that the LGBTQAI community does. You see, they're pushing for gay reparations right now, which I'm not going to fight against. But if y'all do that for them before you do reparations for Black Americans, I'm not going to say what it should be, because since January 6th, I don't say what it really is. But at some point, we're gonna do a Patreon, or maybe when they get the booty clappers, when they finish getting the booty clappers off of OnlyFans, we might do an OnlyFans. hey, OnlyFans is going legit. They want to be a new Patreon. I like the sound of OnlyFans better than I like Patreon. Like I said, once they get all the porn and the booty clappers off, we can slide on over there. So
no fun over there after that. Why we?
Whatever. So I'm not gonna say what it should be, but And I'm not saying anything should happen to that specific group, but I'm saying if y'all keep doing stuff for other groups,
you will do as you are tasked. It is your soul's purpose because I own it.
Who is this man? What is this place?
Congratulations, Madame Delphine Lalaurie. You have been granted your sweet release from the world of the mortal. And as punishment for your crimes of murder, torture, passion, fashion, and being an all-around no-good, miserable bitch, you will spend all of eternity here. In my home. No, it's mine.
Welcome.
Like, excuse me, there were gay slave owners the same way there were white women slave owners. There have been gay people who have had power and influence in this country since its inception. They may not have been allowed to be outwardly gay, but they was doing they thug thizzle in the back with their money, and they was enjoying their best life, and they was oppressing other people as well. I'm not saying that all, but I'm saying let's quit trying to play these games. So stop taking Black people's political capital and using it for your own. We are going to keep beating you over the head. Let me tell y'all can't stop me. I don't want a motherfucking thing. I don't want to be famous. I don't want a contract. I used to be fucking known.
Get to you and that booty. Trying to get to you and that booty. Trying to get to you and that booty.
I've been able to move around and people know who I am, and me be fucking broke. That shit don't interest me. And I'm about to have money, so I really don't give a fuck about you. So I'm going to talk my shit, and I'm going to tell you what I want to say, because you motherfuckers can't cancel me, because you can't cancel me because you niggas don't pay me. So I'm just saying, that's it. Okay, y'all got anything else?
Go ahead, John.
That's a woo. I don't know what to say after that. That's kind of crazy. Like, but I do got something to say with quote unquote Chairman Nick. Chairman Nick he's a funny character, man. He's a funny dude. I think he's a smart guy. I think that he cares about Black people in a certain way, but I think that him being the head of the quote unquote Fred Hampton leftists, it's like, and the way he's talking about reparations, I remember he came at MG because MG just every day he just asked him. Every day, all he did was just like, hey, Chairman Nick, reparations, like what? What's up? But they ain't answer you yet. You like, I asked him everything. And then one day he snapped. And one day he was like,
you snapped because I said he didn't say nothing about reparations, but apparently they ain't been saying nothing serious because they don't know shit.
For real, bro.
Yeah, they should just said ate their food.
All MG said to him was like, he ain't respond to me like, where you at? Like, hey, Green Party dancing. I start going crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I think he touched his soul, because he knows deep down in his soul is that they are a functionary of the left. Black faces of the left, man. I'm sorry, they black faces of the left. Let's keep it real, man.
Yeah, and you know, I was them in 2016. You know what I mean?
You see,
I was them. And I didn't realize it at the time. I thought I was doing the best I could. That was pre-reparations and pre this current iteration of reparations. But once the flag went up for reparations, that shit was over. Right?
I'm right with you. I definitely was in that type of space as well. But I guess we.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I felt like I think that me and you both felt like, what the fuck? Like, anytime you bring up, like, what the fuck is this? Like, anytime you, like, when it get too black, for some reason, like, if when they got too black, it was something. It was like something. I can't get too black because you know what I mean. We starving. Like we do need Medicare and help. Like that's cool. We can get that. Now after a while, I'm like, man, fuck that. Because I seen other groups coming in, other minority groups coming in and be like, yo, this is the fuck we want. They with them. You know what I mean? Asians, Native American, this and that. And then if you really believe in a socialist, and you really like a socialist, and you like your money can't save everything, and we need to be everything needs to be have some type of public entity. And all right, well, tell Native Americans then. Like, yo, the reason we came to your land, the reason that colonizers came to your land was for capitalism. They wanted to have free land and be able to grow capital on the land. And you know what? Let's erase all that shit and just get everybody land. Like, let's get everybody let's get everybody public utilities or public access to the land. Like, let's make your land public now. They're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? And the thing about it, like they feel like the private ownership of Native Americans' land by tribe, they respect that, but they don't respect our justice claim. Like they think that you put it to the back burner when they, you feel me, you want to put other people to the front. Like that shit is fucked up. That shit it doesn't make any sense to me. I know why they're doing it because the country is so anti-black and they just trying to survive. But fuck that. Fuck that. Because if you got kids and all that shit, when 2053 come around, I think we all gonna be out there for 2053. It's 2021. That's 30 years from now. We all might be alive. I don't know. But real out of everybody that's gonna be alive. I mean, this is what I think I'm gonna be dead. I'm 23. I might be dead. I ain't gonna lie.
No, you made it over 25. Odds are you gonna make it, John.
I might.
For black man,
I don't know.
You were really in the danger zone till 25. You doing all right now.
I ain't gonna lie. I got about it a little bit, but man, I still live. I might. At the end of the day, though, 2053, our wealth as a collective will average to zero. That means even with Oprah, she's still gonna be wealthy. That means with all the basketball players and the rappers that we got, it's still gonna be they're gonna be quote unquote rich. They're not even wealthy, they're quote unquote rich. Even with that, our wealth, when you combine the collective wealth to the bottom and the people that's under them, it's gonna equal out to zero. I don't think people understand the gravity of that shit. Or they don't care. Understand. They want to go to the pool party with Crystal Ball and Jimmy Dore.
That's what it is.
Out of your mind, Nick.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
I should have cooked your ass a long time.
Class reductionist at its best. This is a bunch of class reductionist shit if I've ever motherfucking seen it. All right, Mud, you got anything before I go back to the video, sir?
Well, let me go really quick.
Let a little Mud, because Mud has barely been in the episode.
Go ahead, MG.
Okay, go ahead.
MG.
All right, so this is that bullshit. Watch out, dog. Damn dog bothering me. All right, so this is the bullshit, right? So they're pinging us with this, capitalism shit, right? But Native Americans have casinos, right? Capitalism like a motherfucker, making ching 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 ching. House always wins, right? They are putting money in their pockets. They are putting their kids.
Where's our UBI from that?
They are putting their kids through school, right? They are buying property, doing all that capitalists do with that motherfucking money, right? But you are not telling them to shut down the fucking casinos until we kill capitalism. You're not telling them to give that fucking land back until we kill capitalism. You are not telling the Jews to cut those stop receiving those reparations checks. You are not telling the government to stop sending money to fucking Israel. You are not telling the State Department to help them hunt down that fucking money that we spend money on every year to help the Jews hunt down money that was stolen by the Nazis, right? You are not stopping any of that shit.
Just black people bag.
Just black people. That's the only thing that's stopping everything. That's the only fucking thing that's stopping everything. Do you realize how fucking stupid? That's fucking stupid. It is absolutely ignorant. And you, as a blackface, spitting this bullshit out, because I've heard all this bullshit. I was there when they developed these fucking talking points, right? Because I was on the leading edge on the left on the reparations piece in this current iteration, right? So I heard them develop these talking points. They were bullshit then, and they're bullshit now, right? So if you're gonna, this is your chin check, Nick. I want to see you in Kim Tallbear's mentions and tell her you want the fucking mountains back.
Yup.
Until we kill capitalism.
All people. You gotta give that land to
everybody.
Poor whites.
Give everybody.
Poor whites.
Tell them to stop anything that resembles reparations, put it back in the fucking pot until capitalism is dead.
And get that money back from the Japanese.
And good point. And call the Japanese to get that $20K out their ass. They can afford it.
Yeah, they can.
Right? Get all of them.
Per family.
Get all of them. All right, it's your chin check, socialist MMA. Right? You can go put them in a motherfucking chicken wing. Treat them like you treat your own fucking people. Treat them like you treat your own fucking people. And you realize, let me finish, Sam, please. But you will realize how spineless and feckless this position is. That's a problem. That is a motherfucking problem. And as Sam said, Fred Hampton would spit in your fucking face.
Ooh, baby. And again,
spit in your face. He will whip your ass.
Did y'all talk to the family? Did Fred Hampton Jr. approve this? If he did, okay, I'll shut up. But
the wild shit is the 10-point program could be the blueprint for the new left.
The same program, for real.
The exact same fucking program for everybody except the reparations piece. The exact same program. Because that 10-point program was absolutely revolutionary. There is still nothing else like it. Still nothing else like it. You could have took that and ran with it, but you took the punk route, socialist MMA. Right? Right? If you gonna be that guy, be that guy. But you're not. You're not built for this reparations fight, champ. You're not. If you're gonna be in this fight, be in it.
Listening to Reset Race, you're now tuned in to Reset Race. You're listening to Reset Race, you're now tuned in to Reset Race. What? Put them back on the grill again. We grilling them, put them back on the grill again. We grilling them, put them back on the grill again. We grilling them, back on the grill again. We grilling them, You're listening to Reset Race. ADOS need reparations to make America great. You're tuned in to Reset Race. We no longer starving while others eat off our plate. No. You're listening to Reset Race. We focused on our justice claim. We know what is at stake. You're tuned in to Reset Race. You'll find out who really about justice and really who fake. Lineage go back to U.S. Southern plantations. Lineage, Jim Crow and mass incarceration. Redline and lynchings. We are old from this nation. You're not about justice if you ain't for reparations. MG the wise one. Cousin Mother intellectual. Samantha bringing fire. Anti-black, we pressing you. No permanent friends and no permanent enemies. The backbone of the country. To win, you need our energy. You gon' see. Listening to Reset Race. You're now tuned in to Reset Race. You're listening to Reset Race. You're now tuned in to Reset Race. Put them back on the grill again. We grilling them. Put them back on the grill again. We grilling them. Put them back on the grill again. We grilling them. Back on the grill again. We grilling them. You're listening to Reset Race. ADOS need reparations to make America great. You're tuned in to Reset Race. We no longer starving while others eat off our plate. No. You're listening to Reset Race. We focused on our justice claim. We know what is at stake. You're tuned in to Reset Race. You'll find out who really about justice and really who fake.